Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. Guys, it's finally happening. It is finally happening after years of waiting for information, all these rumors going on. Ewan McGregor, who played Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequel films, being asked about this, he says he's been in talks with Disney. He wants to do it. It's official. The Obi-Wan Kenobi spinoff film is in the works. They just started working on it. Holy shit, this is so fucking crazy. I'm so excited, as you can tell. However, there is one thing I do want to mention that is, it bums me out, but I know it will change after a while. But for right now, Ewan McGregor, who played Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequel films, is not signed on yet. And the reason why, in case you guys don't know, the reason why he's not signed on yet is because as of right now, there is no script. Like, they literally just started working on it. It's not like they've been working on it for a year or anything like that. They maybe have, I don't know. But from what this article is telling me, and I will link it in the top of the description, is that literally it's in early stages. Like, they just started working on it, and they are in talks right now with Oscar-nominated filmmaker Stephen Daldry, in early talks right now. And the whole point is they want him to sign on now so he can oversee the project from start to finish. So they want him to be involved, I guess, with the script and pre-production and all that kind of stuff. They want him to sign on now, so when they actually start working on everything, he's there for everything. That's what I'm assuming. But as of right now, Ewan McGregor is not signed on, but regardless, this is fucking great. I mean, holy crap. I mean, when Disney announced, I forget when it was, but when they announced they were going to be doing spin-off films, solo films for characters and all that kind of stuff, basically expanding the Star Wars universe and not just doing, you know, Skywalker Saga trilogy films and like that. They were actually doing more than that. This was the #1 most requested, because regardless of what you think about the prequels, Ewan McGregor was the best, or at least was the best, or was one of the best things about the prequel films. And the fact that he's been asked for years now, before Disney bought Star Wars, and even after the fact, he says, yeah, I want to do it. And then once Disney bought out, then he's even admitted, I think in a couple of interviews, he's been in talks with Disney. So it's bound to happen. He's obviously going to sign on. They're probably starting work on it now, getting the script ready so that Ewan McGregor possibly next year can clear his schedule, because they'll probably start filming it maybe late next year and make sure that he has nothing going on so he can focus on this. Now, I remember at one point, and it's actually been brought up a couple of times, but when it first started, I was like, what? The rumor was that they were going to be doing a trilogy of Obi-Wan films. Now, I personally would love that because I love Obi-Wan, but at the same time, I understand how that would possibly not work, because it's just too much, because he's supposed to be on Tatooine protecting Luke, and if he does too much, then it kind of defeats the purpose of him being on Tatooine the whole time and all this kind of stuff. Now, he could obviously not leave the planet, but you would think if they're doing a trilogy of films that he would leave the planet at some point. So more than likely, this will be a standalone film. They might do another one, but this is, from what I'm thinking, it's probably just going to be one standalone film featuring the character once again in this capacity. Now, everyone who's been posting this story has been showing pictures of Ewan McGregor. Here's the thing, and I've said this in a tweet, and I'll say it here. If Ewan McGregor does not sign on, and the film is set, we all assume this film will be set between the events of Episode 3 and Episode 4, so in between the two trilogies, and if that's the case, and Ewan McGregor does not sign on, because he would be right around that age. He's obviously not as old as Sir Alec Guinness, who played him in the original trilogy, and he's obviously older than he was in the prequels. So Ewan McGregor is the right age to play an older Obi-Wan in the desert. If Ewan McGregor does not sign on for this film, which we all assume that's going to be, this is what they're going to be doing, we're hoping. If he doesn't sign on, I don't want it. I get it. You know, actors, they replace other actors, okay? I get it. But in this instance, if they don't get Ewan McGregor, if he does not sign on and they're doing a film between Episode 3 and Episode 4, and he's the right age and he doesn't sign on, I'm going to be very concerned, because he's been wanting to do this for years. He's been wanting to come back for years, and now the perfect opportunity shows up, and he doesn't. I'll be shocked. Now, some of you might be saying, well, what if they do an Obi-Wan film before the events of Episode 1? Why? Why would they do that? If they do it, I'll be shocked, but I'm 99.9% sure they will not do a Obi-Wan film set before Episode 1. We've already seen young. We saw him very young in Episode 1. Why would we go before that? And obviously they can't do anything after episode 4, 5, and 6, because he's already dead. Like, you can't do that. I mean, they could, but it's a Force ghost, what? So, they're going to be doing in between 3 and 4. They will. Okay, I don't know what, I have no idea. I have no speculation on what the story could be. All I know is that this is really exciting news. And the fact that they are getting it out there and they're working on it, that's good. They're not rushing it, okay? They're taking their time. It's not like a thing where they announce, like, oh, we've been working on it and now we're going to start, no, they're taking their time. Like, they're letting us know now so that whenever Lucasfilm does something again, like another event or something, or another con, they might have more information. The rumor was that they were going to be announcing the standalone Obi-Wan film at D23 and have Ewan McGregor walk out and be there for the announcement. Didn't happen. Don't know why. Maybe they weren't ready to announce it. Well, obviously he's not signed on at this point, so obviously that wasn't going to work out. But it's exciting stuff. It is exciting stuff that this is actually happening. I can't believe it. I'm at a loss for words. Like, once the news broke, I told myself I'm going to make a video about it. I'm going to be winging the video. I'm not going to be, I'm just going to kind of wing it. Just go from reading off the article, give you my thoughts. I'm fucking hyped. But other than that, I really didn't plan out what I was going to say in this video, besides the fact that he needs to sign on. I can't wait to see this movie. I need to see it now. But we'll have to obviously wait for a while. But it's awesome that it's actually happening. I'm glad that Star Wars, like, it would have been cool if it was the first spin-off film, but at the same time, I'm kind of applauding Lucasfilm for kind of holding it off and not doing it right away. They could have easily done this as the first spin-off instead of Rogue One, but they held it off, and they're now officially starting to work, which is great. So, I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts. Sorry, my voice is going. I'm feeling a little sick. But anyways, what are your thoughts about this? Are you guys excited? Are you guys, like, you need to hear more information first? Or are you just not excited at all? You want to see spin-off films surrounding characters that you haven't met yet. I mean, that's probably going to happen. But I'm curious to know, what do you think about this news that officially the Obi-Wan Kenobi film is in the works? It's officially happening. It's officially announced. What are your guys' thoughts? I'm curious to know your thoughts up to this point. And obviously, do you want Ewan McGregor back, or do you want someone else to play the character? I mean, let's be honest. I'm pretty sure 99% of us will say we want Ewan McGregor to return. But whatever thoughts you have about this news, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out.